Hi everyone. Welcome to Smart English Talk. I'm really happy you're here with us today. This already feels like a calm English moment.
Hey friends, I'm James, and today we're not here to rush. We're here to enjoy English together.
Yes, no pressure, no difficult rules. Just real English, spoken slowly, like friends talking.
Emma, before we start, let me ask you something simple. How was your day today?
It was quiet and nice. I stayed home, made some tea, and listened to a podcast.
That sounds perfect.
Yes, and friends, notice something. Even a simple day like this is full of English.
Exactly. You don't need exciting stories to practice English.
Your daily life is already enough. What you do, what you feel, what you say. That's real English.
And today, friends, we're going to talk about a word you hear all the time.
A very small word, but a very important one.
The word is take.
You take your phone, you take a break, you take a bus, you take a photo.
We use this word again and again every single day.
Now, friends, if this word feels confusing to you, that's completely normal.
Yes, take has many meanings, and beginners often feel lost.
But don't worry, today we'll make it simple.
We won't learn everything at once,
We'll go slowly, one feeling at a time.
and we'll focus on real-life English.
So let's begin with the easiest meaning of take.
The meaning you can use right now.
Take, meaning pick up or hold something.
This is very physical, very simple.
And once you feel this meaning, everything else becomes easier.
So, friends, let's stay with this first meaning for a moment. Take, meaning pick up or hold something. This is the easiest place to start.
Yes, this meaning is very physical. If you use your hands, if you touch something, you can often use the word take.
Let's imagine something very normal. You see your phone on the table. You pick it up. You say, I take my phone.
Very simple. No thinking. Or maybe you want to read. I take a book. Just like that. Think about your morning. You wake up. You feel thirsty. I take a glass of water.
Or before leaving the house, I take my keys. I take my wallet. Friends, this is everyday English. Now imagine you're at work or school. You sit at your desk. I take my notebook. I take my pen.
Maybe you need some papers. I take a document. Very normal, very natural. Friends, don't think about grammar rules. Just remember this feeling. If you pick something up, you can usually say take.
That's it. No pressure, no long explanation. Now, Emma, let's gently move forward.
Yes, because there's another meaning that feels very close to this one.
Sometimes take means you carry something with you from one place to another.
Exactly. You don't just pick it up, you leave with it.
It's raining outside. I take an umbrella.
You're going to work. I take my bag.
Maybe you prepare lunch at home. I take food to work.
Friends, you might hear take and bring. Don't worry too much.
A simple feeling is enough. When you leave, you usually take something.
That's all you need for now.
Okay, friends, let's say a few sentences together. Say it slowly. I take my phone. I take my bag.
Good. Now one more. I take an umbrella. Nice and easy. Friends, see how natural this feels? You're not learning English. You're just talking about your life.
And that's how English starts to feel comfortable. Now that this meaning feels clear,
We can move to another very common use of take.
one that you use when you rest or do something for yourself.
So stay with us, because next, take becomes even more interesting.
All right, friends, now that we know take means pick up or carry, let's move to something very common.
Yes, this one is very useful in daily life.
It's when take means do something for yourself, use or consume.
Exactly, like take a shower, take a break, take a nap.
Let's start simple. After you wake up in the morning, you go to the bathroom. I take a shower.
Friends, remember this. In English, we don't say, I do a shower. Simple, smooth, natural.
Maybe you've been working or studying a lot. You feel tired. I take a break.
Yes, you sit down, relax, breathe a little. Friends, this phrase is everywhere in English.
Maybe you didn't sleep well last night. You feel sleepy in the afternoon. I take a nap.
Short sleep, peaceful, very real life.
And friends, very important for health. I take medicine.
Yes, even this simple sentence is powerful. Friends, notice something. Take a shower, take a break, take a nap, take medicine.
All these are actions for yourself, not something you hold.
And if you imagine yourself doing them, the word take feels natural.
Okay, friends, repeat with us. I take a shower. I take a break.
Again, I take a nap. I take medicine. Nice, calm, very natural English. Friends, don't try to memorize everything.
Notice, feel it, speak it. Little by little, it becomes automatic. Next, we'll talk about take with time and effort.
Yes, like it takes time, it takes effort, very everyday English. So, friends, pause for a moment, take a breath, notice how English is already part of your life. Next part, we'll explore time and effort with take. See you soon.
All right, friends, now that we've practiced take for yourself, let's move to another very common meaning.
Yes, this one talks about time and effort.
Exactly. Sometimes things take time. Sometimes they take effort. For example, learning English. Learning English takes time.
Friends, notice this. English doesn't happen instantly. It grows slowly, step by step.
Yes, little by little, you practice, you improve. Let's think about simple things. It takes 5 minutes to make tea. It takes 10 minutes to walk to work.
Simple, calm, very everyday English.
Sometimes things are not easy. Cooking dinner takes effort.
Yes, chopping, stirring, cleaning, all part of the work.
It's not just time, it's also your energy. We can also talk about ourselves. It takes me 30 minutes to study English.
Very useful structure. You can change it. It takes you, it takes him. Easy and natural.
Okay, friends, repeat slowly with us. It takes time. It takes effort.
Good. Now try, it takes me 10 minutes. Very natural, very calm English. Friends, don't worry if things take time.
Learning, growing, improving, all take time.
And that's okay. English is a journey, not a race.
When you talk about your day, your tasks, your life, this type of English feels very natural.
Exactly. You sound like a real person, not a textbook.
In the next part, we'll explore take for travel and transport.
Yes, take a bus, take a train, take a taxi. Very useful English in everyday life. So, friends, take your time, feel relaxed. English grows when you stay calm and enjoy. Next part, we travel together with James and see how take moves us around in real life.
All right, friends, now that we understand take for time and effort, let's move to using take when we travel.
Yes, this one is very practical. We use it almost every day.
For example, if you go to school or work by bus, I take a bus to school.
Very natural English. Not use a bus, not go with a bus. I take a bus.
Maybe the train is faster. I take a train to work.
Smooth, calm, very everyday English.
It's raining or you're tired. I take a taxi.
Dry, comfortable, and very natural English.
For long trips, I take a flight to Dubai. I take a flight to London.
Exciting, travel English friends, very real life.
We also use take when asking questions. Which bus should I take to the museum?
Yes, very common. At bus stops, train stations, airports, you'll hear this all the time.
Okay, friends, repeat with us. I take a bus. I take a train. I take a taxi. I take a flight.
And one question, which bus should I take? Nice and calm, very natural English. Friends, see how easy travel English becomes?
Small sentences, clear words. People understand you immediately.
When you travel, listen for take in real life.
You'll notice take the bus, take a taxi, take a flight, all around you. Next, we'll explore take in social English.
Yes, take advice, take a compliment, take responsibility, very polite and friendly English. So, friends, next time you travel, notice how often we take something. Next part, we practice social and polite English with James. It's going to be fun.
All right, friends, now that we know take for travel,